What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching this video. This is a second video. We're going to talk about my new book, Shred Essentials, a mountain bike skills guide. On my book club and on YouTube, I'm just going to kind of make a video each day or every other day, kind of walking through the book and explaining it. I'm going to leave a link in the description so that you can purchase the book from my website or from Amazon. If you do purchase it from Amazon, please leave a review. Right now it's in ebook form only. I'm trying to work out some formatting issues to get it in the hard copy version. I know a lot of you are waiting on the hard copy version, but we'll see how far that goes. It might just be the ebook version. So one of the first chapters in the book is mental prep, and it talks about what you can do to sort of get mentally ready for riding. The reason I included this in the book is because it's a huge topic that I talk about with my students. A lot of times we start talking about the skill we want to work on and we get into drills and we have to backpedal because we're building walls in our mind, and I'm starting to realize where your biggest issue is, and some of that is not even being mentally ready to learn or to get on a bike and try to develop new skills. I would say one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to mental prep is underestimating yourself. People just don't think they can do a thing, or they don't think that they can learn something, and they see the final outcome and don't envision themselves being able to be the master of it. They don't really picture the building blocks up to that point. So I would say one of the biggest things that you can fix when it comes to being mentally prepared for any sort of biking is just to open up your mind and understand that you can really do anything. Maybe you learn it slower than somebody else, or maybe it takes you longer to work on it, but nothing's off the table. You can work on anything. So when I fix this with a rider, it usually increases their stoke level, their excitement to get on the bike and ride and to try to progress. So once I can get a rider at that point, I can move on and start working on foundational skills actually on the bike. Second most common mistake when it comes to using your brain with riding is having a huge amount of fear after you've had a mistake. You've had a fall, you've had an injury, you got a boo-boo, maybe it put you out for a day or a week or a month, whatever the case. We get back on the bike and just assume that every pedal stroke we take, it's going to happen to us again. When riders are riding like this, they are not getting my message that I'm trying to do as a coach, which is fun. I want to promote how much fun riding is. And if you're riding every single time under this weakness of fear because you had a thing happen to you in the past, you're not able to have that level of enjoyment that I know that you can have. The message that I'm trying to send. A lot of times what can help riders get past their fear of crashing is not just thinking about the crash. What happened that day? Were you prepared? Were you set up? Were you out of body position? Was it a freak accident? A lot of times you can consider how many rides you go on, and if you had one bad crash, that was probably 1 out of 100 rides. So really we need to stop riding in fear, realize these mistakes are very limited, and if we think about how these mistakes happen and really analyze the situation, we can think about what went wrong, what you can do to fix it next time or prevent it from happening next time. This makes you a better rider, and you can continue to stay at this level and progress. Riders that assess their crash and understand what they've done wrong, they can get back on their bike and be a little bit more conscious of those mistakes. And the last thing I want to talk to you about mental preparation when it comes to bike riding is to set yourself some goals. It's actually really healthy to have some goals that you can reach. Have some goals you can reach in a day, a week, and set some goals that you might reach in a year or two. Definitely have goals and always continue to work towards those goals. Riding bikes is a sport. We're athletic people in order to be able to do this. So set those health goals. Make sure you're eating better. Make sure you're exercising. Make sure you hit that next climb faster. Make sure you're jumping the next biggest jump, and make sure you're learning a few tricks along the way. You're never actually taking biking too serious unless you're really just not having any fun at all and you're doing things that other people are telling you to do and it's just not fun. It doesn't hurt to set some goals that are fun to reach, and it might take a little hard work and concentration to get there, but you'll be 10 times the rider if you set a few goals for yourself. That about wraps it up for today. I hope you guys like it. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, hit the button. Peace out.